hold up. You wanna have so much fun now. Oh, when you show up, you just wanna have fun. And then you got an allocation to have to navigate, but really you were hard to because you got an allocation you punched away to disagree with your point of view. Oh baby, you know what? You wanna have so much fun now. Oh, when you grow up, you just wanna have fun. And then you got an allocation to navigate, but really you were hard to you because you got an allocation you punched away to disagree with your point of view. Your point of view. It was a mistake, and that was his take. I got a pretty good view. Oh, it was a mistake, and that was his take. I got a pretty good view. I got a pretty good view. It was a mistake, and that was his take. I got a pretty good view. It was a mistake, and that was his take. I got a pretty good view. I got a pretty good view. It was a mistake, and that was his take. I got a pretty good view. I got a pretty good view.
Hello and welcome to Unplugged with me, RP Gemmel. That was the Minature Dinosaurs with the acoustic version of the song Alligator from the upcoming album In the Spirit of Everything. Welcome guys, that was some excellent music.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
Thanks very much.
Natural musicians you are.
Thank you.
Cheers.
So, what's your names?
I'm Barry.
And I'm Andrew.
Barry, Andrew, pleasure to meet you. And so how did you guys meet? What was the origins of your band?
We've been together for about 3 years now. We first got together actually, we sent, it was just myself and there's two other guys, Albin and Sam, who aren't here at the moment. And myself and Albin, we made this demo of a song called I Wanna Watch Top Gear. And it was just a bit of a laugh really. And we sent it off to Radio 1 and they loved it and they played it. And we also had they asked us, before they played it, they asked us for like a biography and things so they could talk about us. And we had to make up these fake names because it was just me and Albin in the band. So we made up these guys, Keith and Derek, who were also in the band, so that they'd believe it was a real band, so they'd play it. And then when they played it, we just felt really bad for lying to the world. But we kind of figured we had to make a band to kind of call Minature Dinosaurs to kind of pretend that was actually our first single. So since then we sat Keith and his pal and got in Andrew and Albin and sorry Sam as well.
Yeah, I've only
excellent.
actually been in the band for about a year. Barry, Albin and Sam going for about two years or something, and I joined last October, so I've been in for about a year now. I was in a few bands before that we kind of knew each other from, so yeah, it's been a sort of the four of us together for about a year now.
Sorry, As a band, which other artists influence your music?
Uh,
Any Glasgow-based bands?
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of stuff from Glasgow that I love personally, especially around the 1980s when kind of postcard records was a big thing. You had bands like Orange Juice and Joseph K, and maybe you maybe heard that in the sound, that sort of angular indie stuff is what I really kind of go for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of that stuff as well, but personally I'm more influenced by bands kind of like The National, Neutral Milk Hotel, Arcade Fire and stuff, so quite a lot of things from Canada and the States. But yeah, it's different influences pulled together, as any band is really.
Interesting. And in terms of the process, do you write the music and lyrics together, or do you split the process between you two, like one work on lyrics, one the music?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, we write a lot of songs on our own, not like really sad songs written with tears on our own, but we'll write them away from the practice room, and then we'll bring them in and everyone will kind of write their parts for it.
Yeah.
And as Andrew said, he only joined the band recently, but the album has got an Andrew McAllister original on it.
Yeah,
so
it does. So we've got, it's Barry's predominantly the main songwriter of the band. Albin does quite a lot as well, and as Barry said, I've got one of the songs in the new record, so it is kind of just all pulled together, which is good with the different influences, so we get a sort of new sound, as it were.
Yeah. So, what was the inspiration for your recent album?
I think we just wanted to write something that was, as with us as people, just wanted to be fun, not taking ourselves too seriously, but hoping other people will take us seriously. So yeah, we tried to make it poppy and catchy and things like that. I think where we're from, Stirling, there's a lot of, and maybe Scotland as well, there's a lot of quite serious music out there. So we kind of wanted to be the opposite. So we try and keep it quite fun and energetic.
Yeah, I mean, as any band's first album, it's been in the making for a few years now with different songs from different times and stuff, so influences came from all over. It's not like we sat down for 2 months and wrote it, but yeah, I mean, as Barry said, the band's been going for a while and stuff, so it's just different influences.
Excellent,
really.
excellent. So on that note, do you want to get up, set up for your next song?
I'd love
Definitely.
to, yeah.
Excellent. If you're at home and want to find out more about Miniature Dinosaurs, then check them out on Facebook and Twitter. That was
Gotta need a way home, bring me to my next of kin. I've gotta move on, back home to you. You say you don't give a damn, I give a damn. You say you don't look that bad, I look that bad. You say you never call you up, I call you up. I will sway in the swirls of the water that will travel me back home. I wake up our only daughter to the sound of telephone. Gotta need a way home, bring me to my next of kin. I've gotta move on, back home to you. To say I moved to Africa to get away, well, it just don't feel right, so make it okay. I will sway in the swirls of the water that will travel me back home. I wake up our only daughter to the sound of telephone. Gotta need a way home, bring me to my next of kin. I've gotta move on, back home to you. Try as I might, We've been trying to make things right. We've got just one more chance to make it right. And I might be losing sight, but I'll be home throughout the night. We've got just one more chance to make it right. Oh. Gotta need a way home. Bring me to my next of kin. I've gotta move on back home to you. Gotta need a way home. Bring me to my next of kin. I've gotta move on back home to you.
That was amazing. Look out for that on the album coming January 2014. Thanks for that, guys.
Thank you very much.
Problem, thanks.
Since it's a serious music show, can you tell us what you look for in a romantic partner?
Wow. Wow. We were just playing really serious music as well, and you come out with that. Andrew?
I'll give you two answers. One would be my serious one. If I was to pick a celebrity, I'd probably go with somebody like Ellen Page, who's a bit fun. But my more serious answer would just be probably like a woman made out of Mexican food that I could just eat, and then after that was done, I'd just pursue Ellen Page.
Wow. I'd probably just third wheel in that.
So other than me, have you used your music to seduce anyone else?
Have you met Ellen Page before?
Not yet, no. I'm waiting for the US tour. I don't know. Barry writes most of the songs. He's the one to ask about seducing people.
No, I haven't seduced anyone, but I get asked to sing stuff. But like some of our lyrics are like not
friendly.
not for seducing. Singing about lemonade and things like that. You know, it doesn't feel right. We don't write those kind of songs. It's unfortunate, really.
So are you guys in a relationship?
Us.
I'm not myself. Together, we're in a bit of a bromance together, but no, not
No.
myself together.
We're both single ladies.
How would you maintain a relationship if you're on the road?
I mean,
I've never had to do it.
I don't know if I properly have. We've been away on tour, but you know, it's only for maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks at a time. So it's not. We've not done like a mega world tour yet or anything.
Yeah, we're
so
only in like York or
Yeah.
something.
I mean, yeah, it's fairly easy so far, but don't know.
It's
we
bound
have
to be. It's bound to be easier these days since FaceTime. You see a lot of people
Yeah.
in venues when we're playing doing that FaceTime and their kids and their wife and all that sort of thing. So I think FaceTime's probably been very advantageous for bands on the road,
Interesting.
and free Wi-Fi.
So you're going on tour in a few weeks.
Is that you just trying to put the frighteners in before asking us that question? We're going to miss all our family, all our loved ones. Yeah, it's going to be good. We're always excited about going on the road. And then by the time we've been out on the road for a while, we're really excited about going back in the studio. So it's great. So right now, really looking forward to going on the road.
It's one of these things, when you're on the road you want to be in the studio, when you're in the studio you want to be in the road, so it has its good and its bad points, but you do miss certain aspects of the opposite side of the lifestyle.
You're lucky Alban isn't here because he hates being on the road.
So do you have any stories from your previous tours?
That's a treasure chest right there. I can think about. I'm filtering out in my mind the ones that we can't talk about.
We had a really fun experience. We were playing in York, I think. Was it York?
Yeah.
We played at a place called Stereo, and then we're a bit sceptical as to how the show was going to go. We're in the van on the way up and stuff, and we're just chatting about it, kind of like, oh, and we get a call from the promoter. It's maybe we were about 10 minutes away. And he calls up and goes, yeah, it's a bit of a problem, guys. All your support bands, we were headlining the way, all your support bands thought the gig was last night and turned up. So we just let them play last night and everybody came. So we turned up at this empty venue.
and then the gig was really bad, as you might expect. There was about 5 guys there, and the promoters just kept on banging on about how amazingly packed it was last night when all the supports played. That was awful.
I think we should end it there, and to play us out, the Miniature Dinosaurs will play the song Fly from their album In the Spirit of Everything. I'm RP Gemmell, and this has been the best day of my life. Thanks for watching Unplugged.
I can help you for a little while as you try to stand up high. But tell your mother to come over here and just cry, baby, cry. I can see you get older and get hurt by compromise, so just do what I've told ya. And don't let your spirits die. Maybe I can see you fly. Maybe I can see you fly. I can tell you spend a lot of time with the ones who just get by. So don't just step into the middle ground between surface and sky. I can see you get older and get hurt by compromise, so just do what I've told ya. And don't let your spirits die. Maybe I can see you fly. 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 And will you carry your best friend, carry your best friend, carry your best friend home? And will you carry your best friend, carry your best friend, carry your best friend home? And will you carry your best friend, carry your best friend, carry your best friend home? And will you carry your best friend, carry your best friend, carry your best friend? Maybe I can see you fly. Maybe I can see you fly. Maybe I can see you fly.